There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell law in your hand for the right authority. Then they can't take your law in. Crime stop by here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must talk it. I mean you cheche. You work for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crimes for all of us.
Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on on Garland Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start up top. Come on, so go 2024. Put it to EGK.
Oh, yes, folks. Let's say good morning to the peace-loving people of Liberia. Welcome to another presentation of the program from the Print News Tuesday, today is the 5th, right? 6th, 5th, which one is the date? All right. Today is August 5, and the year is 2025. 8 minutes down, 11 o'clock. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the globe. We want to welcome you to the Tuesday edition of the program from the Print News. My name is Wendell Nimner, and I'm happy to be here this morning with my co-host, Esther Dako. Esther, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning to the good people of Liberia. It's good to be here again on Tuesday. I'm glad that I'm here.
All right, it's good to be here. And Esther, I'm telling you, too many things happening in this country. And, the leader of this country need to put his feet down. I'm telling you, because the corruption in this country is too high.
Right.
All of the government agencies and other institutions that are owned and operated by government, the corruption at those places are very, very high. So something must be done, so that the people who are, the taxpayers, so they can get the benefit of the taxes they pay to government. One of the areas that caught our attention this morning, and we told you yesterday, tomorrow we'll go in depth. We'll go in depth tomorrow because it's something that the public must consume. And so we'll bring this information to the public tomorrow. We are staying doing our investigation. Something is happening, Esther, something is happening at the Liberia National Commission on Small Arms. Yeah, the guy who is the deputy, the vice chair, is next to Flo Moyan. Yeah, there are documents in our possession, about some report from the Internal Audit Department about corruption, practices carried out by the vice chair of the Liberia National Commission on Small Arms. So as you can see here, these are documents in our possession. We will read them out for the public tomorrow, but just to give you a gist of what is unfolding there, let's see what we can. Okay. So you can see these are all the documents we have in our possession from the Liberia National Small Arms Commission. All right. I'm trying to pop this out. There's my reader here. Oh, this thing. Stop. Okay, I think it's trying to pop up. What is happening? Oh, man. Esther, please help me. So, folks, tomorrow we'll go in depth because what is happening there at the Liberia National Commission on Small Arms is important that the president and all the folks of government and the public get to know exactly what is unfolding. So tomorrow we are coming out with that information. All right, that information will be brought to you on tomorrow's edition. That's the midweek presentation of the program from the Print News. All right, involving the vice chair for the Liberia National Commission on Small Arms. All right, so Esther, we will get into it on tomorrow. Let's see, because of time,
Right.
We will definitely do justice to the public tomorrow. So y'all can follow us tomorrow. We'll come here with the detailed information about the Liberia National Commission on Small Arms. All right, the name of the vice chair, the guy name is Vampakana BK Wamon. All right, he's the vice chair for the Liberia National Commission on Arms. All right, Liberia National Commission on Arms, LINCA for short, and the vice chair is Vapakana BK Wamon. All right, that's his full name. So we'll be giving you all of the information we have here tomorrow. I just don't know what our reader is up to this morning, but just watch up. Tomorrow we'll come and give you detailed information. So,
Okay.
folks, we have our man Aliyu Masale. Let's bring Aliyu in. Aliyu, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Mr. Nimlet.
Aliyu, you're muted.
No, I'm not.
Aliyu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but I'm not muted.
Aliyu?
Yes, I'm here, but I'm not muted.
Aliyu, we can't hear you.
And he's not muted. I don't know. Check the part.
The pod is open. Everywhere is open. I just don't know what's going on. Aliyu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, Chris, I think we need some assistance from you. If you are out there, Chris, please come and give us some helping hand here. All right. So, Aliyu, just hold on. Our man is doing everything to help us, connect with you. But folks, in our studio this morning, we have the front page Africa newspaper and the Inquirer newspaper. So let's begin with the reading and this story, top stories. It says bad concession, House suspends traffic management deal pending full-scale investigation amidst protests. sycamore tree. Partisans have gathered to chant battle cries, sing party songs, and cheer their leaders. Now, with the party entangled in a prolonged legal battle, it is doing everything within its power to hold on to its headquarters. Following a ruling against it by the Civil Law Court, the CDC has turned to the Supreme Court, seeking redress and a stay of enforcement. Very, very interesting story. Let's take a few lines from there. So let's take a few lines from that story. Let's get to it. It's right here before us. Let's see what it says. Let's get to some in-depth analysis of the story. The Congress for Democratic Change has announced it will file an appeal to the Supreme Court of Liberia, seeking the stay of enforcement following a civil law court ruling ordering the party to vacate its national headquarters in Congo Town. On Monday, the Civil Law Court A at the Temple of Justice ordered the Congress for Democratic Change to immediately vacate its national headquarters in Congo Town outside Monrovia, following its ruling in favor of the Bernard's family estate, the legally affirmed owners of the 4.23-acre property. George Smith handed down the decisions granting a motion for summary judgment filed by the estate's legal representatives and affirming there were no genuine issues of material fact in dispute to warrant a trial. The ruling effectively enforces a 2016 Supreme Court judgment that had earlier declared the land to be the rightful property of the Bernard's family, represented by estate administrator and Bremer Vanning Dempster. The evidence before the court supports the legitimacy of the sale and purchase agreement entered into between the CDC and the administrators of the estate, George Smith stated in open court. However, the transaction does not override the Supreme Court's final ruling affirming ownership in favor of the Bernard's family. The judge emphasized that while the CDC had entered the premises based on contractual arrangements, the legal title to the property remains with the estate, and any continued occupation by the party is unlawful. Just 3 days prior, on Friday, August 1, the court had denied a separate motion from CDC lawyers seeking to compel the estate to complete a sale of the property. The court maintained that no legal grounds existed to force the transactions or the transaction, especially in light of the Supreme Court's earlier verdict. In the wake of the judgment, CDC's legal counsel announced they intend to file an appeal to the Supreme Court requesting a stay of enforcement and further review through Justice in Chambers, Sienna Clinton Johnson. The party argues that it entered into good faith negotiations with the estate and has made huge investments in the property since acquiring possession. The rule permits judgment without trial when the facts are undisputed and the law overwhelmingly favors one party. But property owners say the ruling validates a nearly decade-long legal battle to reclaim family land, and they expect full compliance with the court's order. Not giving up. The CDC's national headquarters has long served not just as a venue for political rallies, but as sacred ground for its loyal supporters. Beneath the iconic sycamore trees, partisans have gathered to chant battle cries, sing party songs, and cheer their leaders. Now, with the party entangled in a prolonged legal battle, it is doing everything within its power to hold on to its headquarters following a ruling against it by the Civil Law Court. The CDC has turned to the Supreme Court seeking redress and a stay of enforcement. The legal dispute centers on ownership claims to the property that has for 4 years served as the symbolic and operational nerve center of the CDC. The CDC's national headquarters is not just a building, it is a monument of political struggle, said a party official, speaking on condition of anonymity. We will exhaust all legal means to ensure that our supporters are not displaced from a space that has become a second home. Beneath the sycamore trees at the compound, party loyalists have, for nearly 2 decades, rallied in large numbers, especially during election seasons, to express solidarity, receive political direction, and engage in community mobilization. Sources close to the party say the decision to seek the Supreme Court's intervention was swift, as party lawyers argued that the lower court failed to consider key pieces of evidence. The CDC is requesting a stay order to delay the eviction until the Supreme Court can fully review the case. The legal fight comes at a challenging time for the CDC, which is still reeling from its loss in the 2023 presidential elections and working to maintain its base ahead of the 2029 president and legislative elections. The potential eviction from its headquarters, many believe, could shake morale among supporters and disrupt party cohesion. Still, party executives remain hopeful. We believe justice will prevail, said another senior official. This is about more than property. It is about preserving the legacy and future of our movement. A deja vu as the Congress for Democratic Change battles to retain its national headquarters. Many observers are drawing comparisons to the ordeal faced by the ruling Unity Party following its 2017 election defeat. In 2021, the Unity Party was evicted from its national headquarters in Congo Town after failing to settle US $150,000 in rent owed to the McLean Enterprises. The property's owner, the party's legal team, openly admitted the debt in court, paving the way for the eviction. In contrast to the CDC, which is actively seeking negotiations and legal redress to maintain its premises, the Unity Party at the time struggled to meet its financial obligations. The Civil Law Court reduced McLean Enterprises' initial $250,000 claim for damages to US $20,000 before formally ordering the Unity Party's eviction. With the CDC now appealing a similar ruling and seeking a stay of enforcement, political analysts say history may be repeating itself, though the outcomes, circumstances, and legal strategies differ. Well, Esther, I think we can stop there and send controls to you to bring us more developments from the Inquirer newspaper.
Thank you, Wendell. So I have the Inquirer newspaper, but I don't know when this paper look half. This paper look half. I don't know why.
It looks half?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Page 1, page 2, page 3 is half.
It's half?
It's not completed.
Well, let's see what it says there. You probably
Just
might get some
headlines.
stories from
Right.
there.
The top story says Rubber Farmers Union criticizes workers' ban, but it is right here on this paper. Page 10 got a completion. So let's see if we have page 10 just before we can run some lines on this story. Right, we don't have page 10, but let's take a couple of lines from here. It says the coordinator of the National Rubber Broker and Farmers Union of Liberia, Bone County Chapter, Amos K2, has slammed President Borkai's over insurance of Executive Order number 151 in Liberia, describing the decision as necessary for the Rubber Farmers Union of Liberia. He further revealed that there is a plan on the way for a nationwide protest if the president doesn't listen to their plight. On August 1, 2025, President Boakai issued Executive Order 151 to restrict the export of unprocessed rubber and promote domestic industrialization as well as revitalizing Liberia's rubber sector and fostering inclusive economic growth. According to the Executive Mansion, the executive order effectively immediately seeks to transform Liberia's rubber industry from an extractive raw material export economy into a value-added, job-creating sector that supports GDP growth, employment, and export earnings. The statement also named key provisions of the order, including the restrictions on the export of unprocessed rubber such as natural latex, cork lump, bark scrap, and grass scrap listed on a Schedule A processed rubber, including technically specified rubber, is exempt from these restrictions. The release added that the exporters are now required to comply with new fiscal obligations, including a 4% pre-consumption or presumption tax, rubber development fund, incorporated fees, and a US 150 subcharge per metric ton. They must also present official tax and fee script, as the fees received, a valid tax clearance, and obtain approval from the Ministry of Agriculture, followed by an export permit. Let's look at more stories. ECOWAS Parliament kick off anti-drug campaign in Liberia. This is also right here on the front page of this paper. Concerns arise over salary discrepancies between executive judiciary. And then at the back page of this paper, U.S. government announces new charge DFS to Liberia. Okay, let's take some lines. It says the United States Embassy near Monrovia has announced the appointment of Joseph E. Zodro as the Zadronzi as charge d'affaires following his recent announced assignment as Deputy Chief of Mission for Mission Liberia, which began on July 2025. He assumed the role of charge d'affaires in August 2025, marking the continuation of a distinguished diplomatic career spanning over 2 decades. Joseph is a career member of the Senior Foreign Service and brings extensive international experience to his new post. From 2023 to 2025, he served as management consultant at the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, Nigeria. Before that, he held the position of charge d'affaires aide interim in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, where he oversees diplomatic relations in Papua New Guinea, the Solomon Islands, and the Vanuatu from April 2022 to August 2023. He had previously served as Deputy Chief of Mission at the same post. His diplomatic service also includes key assignments in China, where he was Consul General in Wuhan and served at the U.S. Embassy in Beijing, as well as at the U.S. Consulate General. The U.S. Consulate General, Mr. Zadroni, has also completed multiple tours in Germany, working at the U.S. Embassy in Berlin and the Consulate General in Frankfurt. Well, so far, Wendell, I think these are all of the stories we can bring. Too bad we cannot go to other stories because we got some papers missing.
Yeah, there. Something I saw somewhere, Esther. I'd like to bring this story. This is very important. Something I saw. Yes, this. Where is it? I'm trying to get to it. Where is it? Okay. Where is that story? Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the story, and it says here the Criminal Code A at the Temple of Justice has approved a U.S. $500,000 property bond for 6 defendants accused of orchestrating the December 2024 arson attack on the Capitol building, replacing previously stringent bail conditions that had drawn heavy criticism. The defendants, Kristen Kofa, John Yanti, Eric Suse, Thomas Isaac Edrich, Stephen Braw, and Gabriel Fancia, face multiple felony charges, including arson, criminal conspiracy, attempted murder, and illegal possession of firearms. George Roosevelt Willie signed off on the bond on Monday, August 4, following the legal presentation of a property deed value at $6 million United States dollars. The bond was secured by Shorty's Randolph S. Cole and Rufina J. Cole, represented by Patrick B. Coleman, who offered a 2-story building with a valid deed, current tax clearance, and Liberia Revenue Authority receipts. Court documents, the Nigerian people can say documents. Court documents stipulate that the bond guarantees the defendant's appearance in court beginning Tuesday, August 6 at 1 p.m. and for all subsequent proceedings until the case is fully adjudicated. The sureties have committed their assets should the defendants abscond or fail to comply with court orders. The charges stem from a coordinated attack that authorities say caused extensive damage to the Capitol building. Prosecutors allege the group used incendiary devices and firearms and conspired with unknown accomplices in a political motivated act of destruction. Additionally, additional charges include criminal mischief, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and theft of property. Defense lawyers maintain the accused are innocent, arguing that no direct evidence linked them to the attack. They have also alleged political interference and violations of due process. This is a high-profile case with serious implications, one legal observer noted. Now that the bill has been secured, the focus will shift to the legal arguments and evidence presented at trial. Legal teams led by Councilor Jonathan T. Massaquoi and Councilor Richard J. Scott are expected to argue preliminary motions during the next hearing. Court Registrar Deviator S. Davis officially logged the bond approved at 11:44 p.m. on July 24, ensuring procedural compliance. Backlash over initial bill conditions. Last week, Judge Willie came under intense scrutiny after imposing what defense lawyers call excessive and punitive bill requirements. The initial ruling mandated 4 human sureties per defendant, each with verified property ownership and escalation from the customary 2. This was an unjustified burden, especially given the lack of compelling evidence from the prosecution, a defense lawyer said. The defense team had originally submitted a $6 million bond, which the court rejected under the previous terms. Critics warned that such harsh conditions could set a troubling precedent for politically sensitive prosecutions in Liberia. The case continues to attract national attention with the next hearing scheduled for August 6. How did we get here? On December 18, 2024, a section of the Liberia's Capitol building, home to the national legislature, was engulfed in flames in what authorities have described as a deliberate act of arson. The incident occurred during heightened political tensions. The fire caused significant damage to the Capitol building, dome, and joint chamber as emergency responders battled the blaze for hours. Following a month-long investigation, the Liberia National Police arrested several suspects: Christian Kofa, John Yanti, Eric Suse, Thomas Isaac Edrich, Stephen Bloor, and Gabriel Fancia. The tourist details claim the men acted in coordination with several top lawmakers. The defendants were later indicted by the Ministry of Justice on multiple charges, including arson, criminal conspiracy, and attempted murder. Critics have raised concerns about due process, alleging that some arrests were based on unverified intelligence and weak evidence. Defense attorneys have maintained their clients' innocence and argued that the charges are politically driven. Well, I think we can stop here, Esther, and that's all the stories. So let's recap for our people. I hope, can you bring Aliyu on? Let's give him another try.
Oh,
Right. So I hope this time around, Aliyu, our man, is okay. Aliyu, you okay now? Let's see whether we can hear you now. Aliyu?
Yeah, good morning. Can you
It's
hear
still
me?
the same, right, Esther? Well, what's happening? You need to get Chris for us. I don't know. Something wrong is happening. All right. We cannot hear Aliyu. So let's recap for our people. Let's recap those stories we brought to you this morning. And these are the stories we brought to you from the front page Africa newspaper. Bad concession, House suspends traffic management deal pending full-scale investigation amid protest. And another story says government to rebury former head of state David Pomakpo as part of national reconciliation. And these are the big stories. Court grants U.S. $500K bond for capital arson, defendants and replacing earlier stringent conditions, freedom partially restored. And Aliyu, let's see what we can get you. Aliyu.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, last year we had the same problem. Yeah, that's why I was just.
Yeah, but you're not even that clear. I don't know. Yeah. So just keep talking, Aliyu. Keep talking. Yeah, keep talking. Yeah, we're hearing you, but you coming in a bit broken. So keep talking. We're doing some work. Let's see what. Don't stop talking. Just keep talking.
Okay, let me continue talking. Yes.
Oh, you get strength to laugh, so yeah, be laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we having some serious problem, but we would manage with that. After the show, our IT guy would do everything to have this issue restored. But folks, that's the story we brought you there. Yeah, Ali, you we can get you a little bit. So let's keep it up like that. Right. So we'll take our break. Let's take word from our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll join our man Aliyu Masale. We'll just manage with him, you know. We're having some reception problem here this morning. Our guy is doing everything to have it restored. So let's keep working. Let's shortly take word from our sponsor. And when we come back, we will join into our talking points here this morning on the program from the Print News, a regular feature here on this radio from Monday to Friday.
The only independent voice of Liberia. no allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know. You can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, so go into 20 put it to each living sense.
All right, folks, welcome back to the print news. And tomorrow you need to join us. We will go in depth to tell you about the corruption at the Liberia National Commission on Arms, all right, involving the vice chair for that institution. So, Aliyu, are you there? Aliyu, are you there?
Yeah, Mr. Nibley, can you hear?
Yes, Aliyu, we can hear you. Let's hear from you tomorrow. We got something to talk about. I will send you all the information so you can peruse it today, and then you get yourself prepped up for the talking points tomorrow. But you listen to all of the stories we read from the Inquirer newspaper and the Front Page Africa newspaper. Let's hear from you.
Yes, so I will join you later because I'm going through the tunnel now and there's no network on the ground there. So I will join you later.
Okay. So there is no network. The man going on the tunnel. So says Aliyu, but this is serious. Esther, this is very very serious. You see, this I just want to read this because tomorrow will be the main thing. But let me read this. Yeah, these smartphones, they got all kinds of things. Please give me a chance. Let me do this reading. Welcoming back for what? What have I done that you are welcoming me back? But those are the stories. It's okay.
One of them.
Yeah, it's okay. I've done that already. All right. Let's all document. Reader is the one always, not once. So this story here on the front page Africa newspaper. This story is very much important, because court cases are not cases to politicize.
No.
But the way the country is now, every little thing we want to politicize it.
Yeah. And,
Some
and I don't want you to say now, because this has been the thing for Liberia. People have always politicized, most especially from last regime.
Oh, no.
People started politicizing
everything. So the continuation is ongoing.
Of course.
And
what you do, Peter is definitely going to do it to you.
Yes. So this now is centered around the CDC. All right. The court has already ruled that CDC should leave the property because the property is not theirs. All right. But the folks have taken an appeal to the Supreme Court because, according to them, they have made the headquarters their second home,
right?
With the presence of the sycamore tree, where they go to sing party songs, sing slogans, chant slogans, and you just name it. The court is saying that you guys will have to be, evicted from the property. But the lawyers are saying we will take an appeal to the Supreme Court because when the property was acquired through the agreement, there were a lot of things into the agreement that gave us the right to, put up some structures on the land. So right now, some supporters of CDC are staying on the grounds of the headquarters.
Of course.
So, when they're evicting them from there, all the people got to go.
Of course.
Right? So this is the situation. This is the situation. In the first place, we don't know how that property was acquired by the CDC. All we know that place was the headquarters of the CDC. So the guy who is also attached to the family that owns that property was once the legal advisor to the president, Archibald Bernard. He was the legal advisor to the president, but he did not, he was not the administrator for the property. All right. Vonnie Dempster was the administrator of the property. So that's the situation now. We speak as the situation as we speak. Seditions, that's the latest news. All right. We told y'all, they think you were taking it for a joke. These people want to do everything to break your wings.
Exactly. And I don't know why they will want to blame, or they will want to do this, because I believe this entire thing is politically motivated. We remember during the past regime, the party could not pay their rent. That is why they were evicted from down there. I don't know why they're going. I mean, they're doing it as if to say it's a payback. CDC did nothing to you.
But
you owe the people rent. You have to pay.
The case of CDC is different. It's not an issue of rental fees and all of that. So I don't know whether there was a time that CDC defrauded in their rental payment.
Exactly.
So
because that's what happened to the Unity Party. You could not pay a rent. That is why you were evicted from there.
Exactly. So this is the situation with CDC. Unity Party own our rent issue, but CDC owner, we don't know because we didn't read anything about CDC owing rental fees.
And besides,
All right?
you cannot tell somebody who got a property say in the next year will win election in the country, then will pay your money.
Pay your
What the
money.
person will be eating.
What the person will be eating?
Interesting. And so it's a different case. I don't know why people run here. You guys put it on your head and run here.
Because
around
the
with it.
entire country is politicized.
Of course, divided. Everybody picks their side.
Everything in this country that politics.
When you're under person,
Everything.
do the wrong thing, you back them.
You see?
Interesting.
So I don't know,
Yes.
but this
It's an interesting
is the
country.
situation. CDC is about to be evicted from her headquarters. We don't know what the Supreme Court is going to say about the ruling because the defense counsel of the CDC have taken an appeal to the Supreme Court. So this issue is very interesting. I'm telling you.
Very.
Very, very interesting. Yesterday, where Unity Party owned, and you see, the thing is, Unity Party at the time, when they were renting that property was owned by the McLeans.
Mhm.
And if you listen, the McLeans were very close friends to the former president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Right.
The Wissa McLean, the McLean brothers, they were confidants of the the former president of Liberia, Madam Sirleaf. So the guys were walking away with 30K, 40K every month. So they were not even thinking about, rental fees from party headquarters and all that kind of thing. Because if you taking $30,000 every month, you're getting your free gas slip. You're getting your, and all that stuff, money for your generator and all kind of thing. So the men were not bothering about going after, headquarter or bidding rental fees. But when they got out of power, they decided to what? Because the man who is the current president of Liberia, when he became the standard bearer of the Unity Party, the guys they couldn't get along. They couldn't get along.
Right.
So they decided to go after their property to get their property back because they were not happy of having Joseph Boakai as a standard bearer and Unity Party using their bidding. So they say all the years these people been owing all, we come and go after them.
And when the besides that, the paper is stingy, I mean, to spend that kind of money, Madam Sirleaf was getting the people. I'm sure he couldn't do that. Besides that, the man is living alone.
I don't know, but I don't know.
How possible is it he will pay that kind of money?
I don't know. Is it true? Because I mean, you hear a lot of people saying it that Lofians are very tight-handed when it comes to spending money.
That's a fact.
You're from Lofa too, so if you say that, I don't know.
That's a fact. The value of money, we know the value of money with them. So definitely, we're not spending money anyhow. It must be for a very important reason.
The men and two?
The worst. Where's God?
I don't know.
They are the
people.
worst.
I got one Lofa friend. Had to spend. Oh, the boy had to spend money. I'll tell you. But look, folks,
Even though when there are very few of them who are not into that.
But that's true. Plenty of people can say Lofa people ain't less spending.
Yeah.
Most especially the men then they say they had to spend money. Oh, wow. That's true. Lofians, is that true? But that's the situation, folks. This is very serious. Too many things happening in our country. And it's not everything that we have to politicize. Like yesterday, we're talking about the JFK issue, right? The JFK issue is not something to be politicized. The JFK issue is a very serious issue. We hope the folks at the JFK or the president can make some intervention to reconsider that decision because, it's very bad for our country. Times are so hard. People are out of jobs. Money business is very tough in the country. So I don't know what becomes of children below the ages of 5. When they get sick, where do they go to get free treatment? Because George Weah administration was giving them free treatment, but the rescue mission have come to say, no, we're not going to rescue you on that. No child below 5 now will go for free treatment. So pregnant women, those of you who are going for surgery, before you do your surgery, you have to pay every dime that is requested, and the receipts should be part of your chats. So meaning that when your file is taken for surgery, every dime you owe the GFK must be paid before they can attend to you. So that's the situation we find ourselves. And there's a serious corruption at the Liberia National Commission on Arms involving the vice chair. All right, because we're told that the vice chair was supposed to be, he was to purchase a Toyota Hilux pickup, but he decided to go for a Jeep that the chairman himself is riding. The same Jeep the chairman is riding is the same one he requested. And not only that, he's doing things and violating the PFM law, the PPCC laws, and everything. We've been told that every money that is being spent in that corporation, all right,
It reached the it.
Oh, so that new one, yeah, breaking news. I want to read it. Breaking news.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that spoon posted that breaking news. They say government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches.
It reached the IT.
But things happening now.
Serious happening.
Breaking news, though. All of you church owners, the government say you will have to obtain a permit before you operate. That's breaking news. It's all confirmed.
They're coming for you soon.
All right. So that's the breaking news. Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches. So the people, anything that has to do with money, they will get their own from there. They're not leaving it alternative.
And that's why someone say instead of them letting the country know that the cut in aid that the US did affected Liberia, finance minister said we should fast and pray for the government to blossom, and then they are tampering with the hospital now. Under 5 years now, is no longer going to get free medical treatment.
Yeah.
And now at the churches, the next thing now we know where we're going. Who will be the next target?
So yeah.
It is what it is. Now the issue to the ID card, the national ID card.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's another way of people paying taxes, because when they expire, you go back to pay for another one. So it's almost like we're paying taxes now as an individual. So it is what it is. Go on, Ali.
Ali, welcome back. I think you passed the turner now, so let's hear from you. The government, I know you listen to the breaking news, Jana.
So I went to
don't lie here. That's serious deal.
People working on their permit.
The churches. Why were the mosques?
But if from the church, not at the mosque, the next place. The people doing the thing. That graduate, from the church they go to the mosques. Then from the mosques, now I know maybe that to the prayer entity, then they will go to. You will get your prophetess there, prophet there. You will get your small more private churches there, right? Y'all get ready for permit though.
The government ready looking for you.
I mean, they will be looking at certain criteria and all of that window.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more free money coming. The free money that came in that 2 years, they thought they were going to get it.
The enforcement of teacher license and all coming for in it. I'm telling you.
Liberia is in chief.
So that issue about what happened to JFK, this is why we always say this government, they don't mean well for the Liberian people. Because from the beginning, the moment you said shut up from the country, I thought the first thing the government was to do, all those areas that you said were covering in the country, they were going to put some measures in place to see how well they can cover those gaps. But instead, Gafuato ought to fast and pray. You see? And then later on, we saw our president buying bulletproof, wasting money all around.
After the
Because
people,
as a responsible government that came to rescue with the Liberian people or president with wisdom, people say, oh, JFB is a man of wisdom. You came to rescue all these areas, those agencies, those ministries, some of these places that you said were funding. The moment they shut down, what are you supposed to do? To focus on this area. How can we generate money to cover those gaps? We know when you say we come back. Let's try to cut some of those wasteful spending. But instead, Gafwan said we should pray. The next thing we saw the president buying bulletproof. These are some of the things we talk about when we say these people, they are so insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. Then people say we hate the government. And today, see what is happening to JFK. Yesterday, somebody spoke and said, you said were the one that were covering some of these places. And today, they are no longer there. So the government need to take money from people. And later on, they came out with another statement to say, oh, that thing, that's something that they say it has not yet been implemented. The damage control were already late. And now people having receipt. These things are going on right now to JFK. You see, Joseph Waka is on record. People will get like medical insurance. You go to hospital, you will get free treatment. When are people going to get this medical insurance you talk about? Almost 2 years now of his administration, everything is zero. And this is something that is very important. This is why we continue to say this, Mr. Nimle. The problem, if the government were putting money into the health sector, if government were putting money into educational sector, all these things will not be happening. You see? But these people, they make it 10, 15,000 when they say they leave the country. When our children say they leave the country, say they don't care. Their children go to private school. This America we say they get senator, they get representative, they get mayor, they get governors. Their children, some of them, their children even go to the same private school. Public school our children go to. It's not that they can't afford, but because they know that they see quality education, they putting money into it. The same hospital our children go to, their children go to the same hospital. Why? Because they putting money into the healthcare. You go there, we get the same quality healthcare that you can get anywhere. When are we going to get government that will do this thing? You see, the man who came to rescue us, he's drowning on more than ever before. When you thought they say we should fast a prayer, you like it, fast from January to December, Muslim, Christian, you're wasting your time. There is no nation in the world that fast and prayer have changed. It's all our policy. You see, so that thing they do it to JFK, the government, Joseph Boakai, let's see the health insurance you talk about. This is not good for our people. There are people in our country today, they said the thing had to start their day.
I'm telling you.
There are women there in pain, they take them to hospital. You need to go pay $200 before they can even test your wife. You see, this is not fair for our country. You see, so rescue government, I don't really know when you will start rescuing us because everything you are doing is you're just drowning us more and more. We are not yet seeing the rescue. And this issue about CDC headquarters, I don't really know. This issue about CDC and Unity Party in the country is alarming. We really need a government that will try to reconcile and unite this country. The issue about CDC and Unity Party. Because anything happen in the country when they say CDC, the way the people can take it as if to say these people they have killed. Unity Party, you served 12 years in that country, you were evicted from your headquarters. But CDC Una is looking as if to say CDC, they get the whole war or anything happen to CDC, then I don't really know how they take them to be. Things that you did in the past, things that happened to you in the past, when you happen to CDC today, your way exactly more than ever before. You people that served for 12 years and were evicted, CDC that served for 6 years, even if they are they invade them, what's the big deal? The same thing happened to you. Why are you exaggerating it instead of focusing on what you keep to do? That CDC party headquarters now you're running away. I don't think this is something they invest CDC again, nothing to do on the life of the Liberian people. No impact. It will not improve Liberian life. So you forget about that and focus on governing. And this issue about Patrick Honda name Mo Ali, then this is why we always say we have to be very careful when we are in opposition. Why we say, because tomorrow it comes back at us. And I was really, really surprised to see Mo Ali coming with a statement saying sorry to the Unity Party supporters, but to the other less basic people, he cares less about them. Is that statement not being divisive? If you people can be heading a country and something happy, people are talking there and you say, you can only say sorry to your supporters, Unity Party partisan. But the other people, they are less basic, you care about them, you care about their feeling. So now, only Unity Party partisan are citizens, they are human beings in Liberia. Any other person, why you not support Unity Party? What Adi is trying to tell you that you are not a Liberian and they care less about you. In any serious manner country with a serious manner government or leader, he will call Mo Ali to order. As a government official, you can make that statement. Something that happened yesterday, or Eugene Nagbe ate lobster, it was all around that. All the year he working government, he can't eat lobster. You go spraying out money. You talk about it, you say you apologize to Unity Party people, the other people, they are less busy people, you care about them. That alone is not good. As a real government, you will call him to order. You can't make such a statement. That be divisive.
Okay.
You can do that as a government official. So these
So
are some
true.
of the things this. Yeah, so that's
Thank
what
you.
I have to say.
Thank you, Aliyu. And let me read this communication from the Liberia National Commission on Arms, LINCA. This letter, it says here to Mr. Abiono Kole, Comptroller LINCA, from Matthew Law Tukba, Head of Internal Audit Function, subject as stated below, date 07/18/25. Dear Mr. Kole, greetings. We received your response to the communication sent from the internal audit to your office dated on July 16, 2025, referencing financial missteps and weaknesses in the operations of LINCA. However, we request your office to kindly provide source documents, including payment vouchers and approved requests for the following transactions. 1. January 13, 2025, MTech Enterprise vendor, amount USD 4,900 for the procurement of office furnitures and air conditioners, and etc. 2. February 17, 2025, African American Enterprise vendor, amount 4,000, that's $492,450 for the procurement of office furniture, air conditioner, and stationaries, etc. 3. January 29, 2025, Office Equip Incorporated vendor, amount US $2,103. In conclusion, we also request your office to kindly provide additional source documents, including purchase orders, payment vouchers, accounts on checks issued, and approved requests for LINCA conference room and civilian arms registry office, which includes the purchase of furnitures, standing air condition, double flat screen, television, and etc. We hope that these documents be provided to ascertain their accuracy and completeness of financial transactions in response to your claims. CC Chairman, Vice Chairman, Executive Director, IAA. No voucher rotate. Anyway, we're going to this. We have time for this tomorrow. Esther, let's do the comments. We can take 3 to 4 calls and then we go home.
Right.
Well, let's get to the comments.
In the comment section, we have Diana Dennis. She says, good morning. From my end, I am following you up from my residence in Manhattan, New York City. Thanks for the great information to our country, Liberia. We have Wilson T. Zian says, good afternoon, family. Watching from Rwanda. We have Henry Tito Jr. He says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I am watching from a residence in Cardwell. Thanks for the update to our country, Mama Liberia. We have J. Emmanuel Nice. He says, good morning, family. I'm following up from Johnsonville City View behind Heart of Grace. And we have Abraham N. Addison says, good morning, Freedom family. I am watching from Cardwell around the, I don't know what that place, what name is that? Doesn't sound or look like a name. We have Justin Dolo says, good morning, Freedom FM. I am watching from Louisiana Township, Powell Town. And he says, this government is very much corrupt indeed. We have Diamond David says, light. We have J. Manuel Nice again says, Wendell, good morning, Wendell. How are you? How have you been? How are you been? It's been a while, I think he wants to say.
Who's that?
We have Clone Destiny EK Seaton as Emmanuel Nice.
Oh.
He says, as a political commentator and a senior national and international media follower, it's good following you guys. I am following from Sunshine City, my mighty Maryland County. We have Mary Tule. Mary Tule says, good morning. I'm watching you from New Georgia Estate. Thanks for the show. Augustine Givler says, good morning, guys. I'm following live from Newcastle, Delaware, USA. We have Darius Gibson says, good morning. I am watching you from Banjo, District 70, Monserrato County. We have Melvin Martin TS says, good morning. I'm following live from Point 4, Bushra Island. And he says, good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching live from Point 4. And we have Rebecca Kisayon. She says, good morning, my brother Wendell and my beautiful Esther. And Morris Kid Toure says, good morning, guys. I'm following live from my wood shop. And we have Bobby Jedia says, hi. I am watching from Satan resident this morning. From a Satan resident this morning, we have Venetia Junior Bar. He says, watching from Newtown. Where is coming back 2029. We have Samuel Hollywood says, wow, very interesting. We have Gus Coleman. He says we can hear him. Okay. And
Gus is following. I didn't know that.
Good morning, guys. And
big boy.
Rose says we can. Okay, we got that, Rose. And Augustine Givler says viewers are hearing him. Okay, we know that. Thank you. And we have Elston Legal Wise says condominium mansion in Painesville. Why can we donate one to CDC for use of a party headquarters? And so far, so good. These are all the comments, Wendell.
All right, so we can use the rest of the time. We have 12 more minutes. Let's take calls within the 12 minutes. We don't want anybody to speak to the Liberia National Commission on Arms issue because we're going to go into it tomorrow. So let's take calls. Let's hear from Dr. Mansisi.
Good morning, speaking with Wendell.
Morning. The oldest woman in Liberia.
The oldest woman in the whole Republic of Liberia. The Dr. Ambassador Martin C. Lupita.
You put ambassador there again?
Oh, I get ambassador. This FM, FM, you making fun of association for the Quality Brigade.
Okay, Ambassador. Welcome, Ambassador.
Thank you. Let me say hi to my daughter. I know she's dead and laughing. And let me say hi to my son, Master.
I'm here.
So whether I'm interested in the CDC party headquarters. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
For me, the party folks running with us, they can say, let be ashamed of themselves, they don't do. CDC party headquarters and the party headquarters, and let us see. They were serving that post in the pocket for good 12 years and were paying the Banana family, I don't know how they say, for the Macri family. So we can 30,000, 40,000 in a government for good 12 years. So you want to ask for rented? After they left the stage, they put came back and said, we're not believing Baka, so we want one party here for one rented. Since they're looking for party here for, and for 10 years to move, and they were saying there, who helped them with party here for the Army Buddha? We will the main chairman for the party. And now not only the people are dying, they don't go to the far. Not only the people are dying, they cannot break our way. No, we been up at one day, or we been at the headquarters. So they can't figure out where you can be in your home. So they see what you want there. They can't figure out what they say about, they're all we for no in the case they say, we want to see there. Well, move on there. That's so jersey and the party away. Because when you go good place and not get good for the headquarters, you see that we're not looking at those sides. What a way election. They are going to see, they're not doing that. You told that the people go out there. The real document also, we are down for this. We better pay you the fucking one case. Pay the one case. They're talking about running with air. They see that leave the people will leave. Get one less. What you want for that? You not get what I told you for that. But you go out to the window. Now, all she was to the window, but now, pay no people place over there and take from money to pay you. We're not only on that side for there. It's not a big no problem. People will go in the Christian will go, they will go in Plaza will go. But what emotionally where? I will see you will go there. And they can't figure out lie in the chunky.
Okay.
Okay. System went down. Thank you. I want to show the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma Sisi, Dr. Ambassador Ma Sisi. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Let's hear you. No time. Sabu Rasta, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the board of Sabu Rasta, phone from point 4 to be specific in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
No, but we have to escort and ask my people in the US. Look, but let's also, you tell is very institution, right? But we know why comforting a JFK is bad. Look, our president, former president, Tottenham went to JFK, he paid to the US government 1961. It was great effort that President Tottenham paid to Joe F. at the time who was the president of the US. You get it, Brother William? How do you think that we play that? How do you play that JFK, Brother William? Nothing that we play that yet. That was the effort of President Tottenham. They were speaking, voting there, you say, why are we brought back to the project? They have to be talking about party, but no. No, we're not destroyed there. They have been very set to the people that we don't talk about. So now you know, party, let's do it. That's not what they were not paying. But for us, we are playing what we play, we're not going to go money. But if you say, you are from Boko, you are in the country, you are not going to play. You are not going to play money for your party. You are not going to play structure. We're talking about the problem of infrastructure. Look at the structure and the full commandant there. What is the structure again? But we have a few people watching also. Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you very much. And this one is from Ignatius B. He says, good morning, Window. Following you from Korodidikpo. Man, Unity Party, why can't you focus on governance and stop undermining the removal of CDC from its headquarters? Remember, CDC is a grassroots political party and stay in the hearts of the people 2029. The ends will justify the means. Let's talk to you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You have to be fast. No time. We're running out of time, so be fast. Hello? Oh, I don't know what's happening to your number, so let's leave it right there. Data wall, your phone is always having problem. Let's take this person. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Edmond. Let's hear you.
Yeah, when it comes to CDC party headquarters, CDC party headquarters is not a party. Just as we used to that play, we pay against the genesis of CDC. That's all. Without only giving money, we're paying money. The issue is that it is very much political. Slaves, they are greedy. We want to pay the ring. They don't want the ring. We want to have it to be. The money that they want to buy is very much expensive. That is the issue that I'm glad. You know that we don't want to pay a ring? We're paying ring. If you can't have a ring, that's the money we're paying. The next issue now, say you're the one in charge now, allow us to pay it to you. You don't want to agree. We want to buy it. The money that you call it is so huge. Why will you do that? You cannot be political everywhere. Say you give to the presidency, the government are not in power. It is important to deliver for the Nigerian people. You are sure when you're delivering. The only thing that you are doing now is to make sure after CDC, their president, they are thinking about permit for churches. Because I
Thank you, Edmond. Let's talk to another person. Hello. Okay, let's take 3 more calls and then we go. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome. Go ahead, Patience.
Yeah, I'm concerned to do with the party of the Sunday. Because the minute you tell me what you have before, if you are in power, what would happen? You're paying the rent, and now they will not pay rent. But what you never tell people all sponsor that if you are not selling their property, they wouldn't buy it, but they will pay rent. Did you say your sponsor? You said they were not selling it. The president will not buy that property, but they will pay rent. So you will tell me, all right, yeah, this is what I say when I'm in water. This is over there. You know, the party when I hear all the people up in it. It's not there. This thing I don't want, but the opportunity is special. That's what I'm so power. The whole power in that city. They do it with the assist, yeah, for everything. Activity based, the kind of power. It's not there. You have a for us, but I think about it, but activity party about. Oh, what of what I'm not thinking about, I'm not saying energy, so well, whatever, whatever party about, whatever president, John, Manu, yeah. So just that party, I'm party about better, you know, you get a shit.
Okay. Thank you.
If you want to have no well, not that, no well, that money, you know what you say. You don't want to say, you won't go grab another that was party. So that party about the government. Don't see about the party about it, I don't give a what. So you got for 2 years, they're on the experience. Don't give them a fire for it, I don't ever want them.
Okay.
Not fire, who the hell are you put them? Nobody have a give you.
Thank you.
Every morning we work on that job we are. So never job we are to them.
Thank you. Thank you, Patience. Let's talk to this person as our last caller. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Lemire. Good morning. Let me say, good afternoon. Let me say good afternoon to Danny.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Danny for the poor quality of my voice and everywhere I'm on as well. This is David King, and I do enjoy you for my resident.
Go ahead, David.
You know, it has to do with the party headquarters. CDC was to ban the party headquarters ever since.
Why are you people that worry about your party headquarters? Are you about to lose it?
We are worried about party headquarters. The reason why we are worried is just simple.
Okay.
You know, when you live somewhere for a period of time, and then you used to that place, your successes came from that place. So when you are about to be evicted from there, you have to worry as a normal person. But our eviction, it doesn't based upon TC not being able to be a Bernard family. And for us, purchasing land, it was true the understanding that we have to evaluate all of the structure you see around there. Because we had a mutual understanding that we were to buy the place. Okay, but then if both families went to court, so while in court, we could not take money and give it to a particular person because we don't know who the court are going to rule in for. Now the court rule in favor of Master Stokely Bernard. We decided to sit around the table and have a discussion. And then we saw some political infiltration from the Unity Party through the legal man for the family, the Master Stokely Bernard family, who decided to go the route. He said we should pay $4 million for that. But for Christ's heaven's sake, can you buy that place for $4 million? Then I agree that the place for you. But we had a mutual understanding before that let us obey any kind of structure we got there today.
Okay.
So if you are investing on from there, will you be sure to pay us the money that we have invested over there in the property? Because if you never wanted us to buy the place, the time we're building our structure, you're going to tell us that no, we're not selling the place to you. So you shouldn't invest, you shouldn't do any investment on the property because we are not come up with our understanding.
Okay.
So you sat down, you allow us, we invested in the property, now you talk about investment. When you pay us, we're not owing you. So when you pay off our structure on the property, that's what we'll.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. And that's all the time we've got to be here today on this edition of the Print News. We apologize that We've been having some tech issue with our USA partner. But Aliyu, you can take 30 seconds to wrap up from your end so we can go because we're already into commercials time.
Yes, thanks to the callers. We can see you again. God bless America. God bless Liberia. Please give my WhatsApp number to Esther because my Facebook is down for almost 3 months. So Jack, please give my WhatsApp number, please.
Okay, sir. I will do. Thank you, Aliyu, and thanks to all of you folks. Tomorrow we'll be here talking about the Liberia National Commission on Arms. So you can join us for that discussion. Until we are back here tomorrow, do have a pleasant Tuesday in the nation's capital, Monrovia.